Now, supply chain is certainly one of the stresses, but also is a great opportunity because, as I've mentioned repeatedly, over the last 3-4 decades, we have gone through an incredible global development where billions of people came out of poverty, productivity increased, costs came down, many goods and services became accessible to humanity around the world thanks to the process of globalization. But I think it got too fragile, too concentrated in what I call a hub and spoke model where there is too much concentration of manufacturing in certain locations. And the smallest incidents, as we've seen with COVID and natural disasters, we've seen disruptions around the world. And there are, of course, national security considerations, there are climate considerations that is re-engineering global supply chains from this hub and spoke to a regionalized system where the world is going to be still interconnected. I think we call it globalization 2.0, but it's going to be around regional hubs. And of course, we are very, very intent and determined that Saudi Arabia will be the major supply chain hub for our region, Europe, Africa, Middle East, with Saudi Arabia at the center, not only in terms of location, but in terms of mining, materials, manufacturing. How does 4 Industrial Revolution, 4 IR, play into this? And you know, allow me just to say that the 4th industry, being the first one to ask, 4th Industrial Revolution is a subset of the information revolution. Of course, centered around manufacturing. It has advanced analytics. AI is a key component. It has advanced automation with robotics. It has extreme connectivity with IoT as a component, and massive computing with cloud and quantum computing and all of the computing. Integrated together, built as a layer over manufacturing, it allows manufacturing which had been focused on lowest cost and scale economies to be turned upside down. In my opinion, to the advantage of the kingdom, and in my opinion, to accelerate and allow this re-engineering of global supply chain. I call it as a great equalizer, because a country like Saudi Arabia, and I'm sure His Excellency Bandar al-Khrayef is always struggling of how does he equalize the cost of labor in Saudi Arabia with that of Vietnam or India or other countries, with our relatively small market of 35 million, even with the GCC of some 60 million. How can we compete with China or India in terms of being close to market? Well, the 4th Industrial Revolution allows you to do this because these technologies, the convergence of the components of 4IR will bring productivity in a step change, up by 20%. It will reduce cost, it will reduce waste, and improve environmental compliance and sustainability. And it allows you to customize your products and quality for the needs of your customers, because everything is interconnected all the way to the consumer. Whether the consumer is in Europe or Africa or here, you're able to remotely manage your factories as they're interconnected. And of course, for you to do that, in addition to everything at the factory level, at the national level, you need to have great logistics systems that are also smart, interconnected, efficient, with technology at the heart of these logistics. And obviously, it goes without saying, you need to have an underlying infrastructure, digital infrastructure, and the kingdom has one of the world's top infrastructure that allows connectivity with 5G and in the future 6G being available to create the IoT and connecting advanced manufacturing and robotics with, and I will just stop by saying His Excellency under the NIDLE program, which you supported in your previous days, and I'm sure you're supporting them now, are doing amazing thing by making fourth industrial revolution technologies and applications available to the manufacturing sector in the kingdom to be part of this re-engineered global supply chain.